Ну, я так профиль назвал был, да. Пошли посмотрим туториал.
Hi, my name is David Cage. I'm the writer and director of Fahrenheit. I just thought there's a few things you should know before you get started. I'd like you to meet my friend Bob. You'll be controlling him while you're learning. Let's begin with something simple. Move toward the mark on the floor.
Но это Б. Спецайрус. А, это почему-то Б.
Perfect. Now you know how to move about. You're also going to have to be able to observe your environment. To do so, you'll have direct control of the cameras. Come on, give it a try.
Ой, бля. Нема.
You can also look around you and see exactly what you want to see.
Чё у меня камера вверх?
But you won't be just looking around you in Fahrenheit. You'll also have to interact with your environment. Go to the door.
Чё у меня с камерой-то? Но есть проблема. Как вернуть камеру на место? Ну типа... Блять. Почему я не могу нажать? Блять. Что не так с этой игрой? Я не могу с нее играть с геймпада. Оно просто не работает. А как ходить с клавомыши? Никакие кнопки не отвечают за ходьбу. Стрелочки ВАЗ нет, нампад тоже нет. Но я ж нажимаю на меню. Я нажимаю камеры. Я чё, блять? Окей, я пофиксил камеру, но...
Do you see the symbol at the top of the screen? It indicates the movement you have to
Нумпад
make
тоже
to
не.
execute
Я обратно
the
пад
action.
подключил.
Do it slowly
Главное
to
камеру
really
больше не
feel you're
ломать.
controlling your character's hand. Go ahead.
Ну, надо вверх потянуть, что ли? Нихуя. Эта игра точно умеет с геймпадами работать? Я нажимаю вверх, даже в бока, хоть какой-то промпт я нажимаю. Оно не считывает. Не. А если без геймпада? Да, я не знаю, как ходить. Это когда я триггер нажимаю. Оно почему-то в бок шло. Я нажимаю триггер, видишь, оно... Левый триггер. Правый триггер это меню. Ну а как эта игра не может геймпад? Она ж под геймпад заточена. А вы точно, блядь, игру в Steam выпустили, блядь? Оно не понимается, ски. Оно только понимает вверх и вниз. А левый сосок понимает. Ой, блядь, как же все плохо-то, а? Зря я эту кнопку нажал. Или нет? То есть мне вообще мышка не нужна. Я на месте поворачиваюсь, но я не могу идти в какую-то сторону.
That's cool. Now that you know how to move about, use the cameras and interact with the environment, we can move on to more serious stuff. Fahrenheit has action sequences where your character's life will be in danger. I'd better explain this to you before you find yourself on your own.
Ой, бля, называется, хотел расслабиться с геймпадом в руках. Пиздец.
When this symbol appears at the top of the screen, it means your character is gonna have to make a physical effort. You'll see. You'll be exhausted too. Hey, not bad. Now for something a bit more difficult. You're gonna find yourself facing all kinds of dangers in Fahrenheit. You're gonna need a cool head and good reflexes if you want to survive. Let's see how it works. That's what can happen if you don't have good reflexes. Try again. Failed again. Have another try.
Чё?
Failed again. Have another try.
Мне нужно обе нажать? Мне что, две надо нажимать одновременно? Блять.
Okay, I see you've got the hang of it. Now we can move on to something else. You can also choose what you want to say in the dialogues in Fahrenheit. Let's give it a try. What do you think of my friend Bob? Hey Bob, did you hear that? Right, I see you've got the hang of the dialogues. In Fahrenheit, you'll only have a limited amount of time to make up your mind, so you'd better think fast. Now, let's talk about your mental health.
Короче, все
In
умрут.
Fahrenheit, your actions modify the psychological state of your character. Each time it changes, the symbol will appear on screen. Take care of your character, otherwise you may fall into depression, madness, or even commit suicide. Oh, I nearly forgot something important. In Fahrenheit, you'll be able to control all the main characters. Be careful. Your every action will have consequences for the story. A word of advice, think before you act. That's it.
Я их всех
I told you
убью.
everything I know, or nearly everything. There are still lots of things to discover, but I'll leave you the surprise of finding them for yourself. Now it's up to you to play. And be careful, you're entering a world where anything can happen.
Ой, бля. Заяц хотела расслабиться, поиграть в кинцо с геймпада.
Things are never quite what they seem. We think we understand the world around us, but we really only see the outside, what it seems to be. I used to be just like you. I believed in humanity, the newspapers, soap commercials, politics, and history books. But one day, the world kicks you in the teeth, and you don't have any choice but to see things the way they really are. My name is Lucas Kane. My story is the one where an ordinary guy has something extraordinary happen to him. Maybe it was supposed to happen. Maybe it was my destiny or my karma or whatever. I know one thing for sure. Nothing's ever going to be the same again.
Фаренгит.
It all started right here. Where else could it happen? New York, capital of the universe. The chessboard destiny chose for the last big game. I was just another pawn living my pawn's life. Until that night, when my life descended into chaos.
О, охуенная опенинг сцена, мужик сыт. Ебать ты там килолитры высрал. Мне нравится, что вокруг него кровь, но на нем ни капли. Привет, Данька. Я прочитал сначала Out of October. Я думал, QTE будет. «28 ударов ножом, ты сделал это наверняка».
What have I done? I didn't want... It was like a dream.
FBI, open up.
Quick. I've got to get out of here, but before somebody comes in here. It's barred up. I can't get out this way.
Прокачал депрессию. Самому бы умыться. Помыл пол, излечил депрессию.
I'm bleeding. I must have cut my wrist with the knife. Both of my forearms are cut too.
Ну, надо помыться.
Out of order.
От управления этой игры, да. Красавчик. А швабру больше взять не могу. Такое ощущение, что чувак просто по носам обосрался. Но в целом, я думаю, мы победили эту игру. А, нож. Давай в окно. Или в унитаз. Куда ты его засунул? Не, ну это важно, я считаю. В смысле? Я поссал. Почему меня это вызвало депрессию? Как выйти из этой комнаты?
Nobody goes anywhere. A crime has just been committed. I'm going to have to ask you to stay calm and wait here for the police to arrive and check your IDs.
And that's how my story ends. The police found blood on my clothes and arrested me. So I'll be spending...
Ну, это ГГ получается. Ну, прошли игру. Изи. Да я не хотел смотреть.
It's barred up. I can't get out this way. I'm bleeding. I must have cut my wrist with the knife. Both of my forearms are cut too. The knife. I've got to get rid of it.
Ололо, пора отсюда съебывать.
Sir.
The waitress. She noticed something. I'm done for. Yes?
I think that you might have forgotten to pay your bill.
Oh, yes, of course. Excuse me. The bill for the meal. How could I forget that?
Я не знал, что я тут вообще ел. Давайте будем откровенны. Поссать?
I need to get out of this neighborhood before the police get here.
А я никогда не бегал с ПК. Кстати. Control settings, run, left shift. Логично.
I live too far away to walk. I have to find another way to get back home.
А откуда я знаю, где ты живешь, блядь? Откуда я знаю, где тут метро?
Nobody goes anywhere. A crime has just been committed. I'm going to ask you to stay calm and wait here for the police to arrive and check your IDs.
Да? Очень неподозрительный мужик. Где вы увидели надпись метро? Все, изи. Прошли игру. Что это за Один?
Dog's Diner, that's it. Why do they always wait for me to go on duty before they start killing each other in the middle of the night?
Tyler, somebody gets murdered every day in New York.
But especially when I'm on night duty. It's as if every psycho in the city has it in for me.
If you want a bitch, do it inside. That way I don't have to freeze to death listening to it.
You're the boss, Carla.
Кстати, я еще одну кнопку хочу посмотреть. Видео, switch character это 2.
In 5 years on the force, I've seen some murders. But you never really get used to death. You just learn to live with it, that's all. I still don't know if it was fatigue, cold, or something else. But I clearly remember the bad feeling I got when I walked into that restaurant. As if some part of me already knew that this time, something was different.
Кстати, следы крови. Блять, я чё, наследил кровью? Не, ну в принципе, учитывая, что я расследую убийство, которое я совершил, то я могу подыграть, да?
Hey, Martin.
So, what happened?
Homicide. I found the body in the toilets. I had to go before I went home.
Do we have a suspect?
A client left just before I found the body.
Which table was the suspect sitting at?
Oh, he was sitting at that table over there.
Is that the waitress over there?
Yeah, Kate Morrison. I think that you should interrogate her. If you don't mind me saying, go easy on her, Inspector. She's still in a state of shock.
Were there other customers in the restaurant at the time?
Yeah, 2 other guys. I let them go home. I wrote down their names and numbers in case you wanted to question them.
Thanks for your help, Martin. It's late. I think you can go home and get some sleep.
I'm gonna wait until you're finished with Kate if you don't mind. I want to make sure she gets home okay.
Back then, we didn't know anything yet. We just thought it was cool.
Привет, Джелли.
If I'd known, I probably would
А
have
как
stayed
твоя
home
жопа?
that night, not gotten out till it was all over. That's the problem. If we knew ahead of time what was going to happen, we'd never leave the house.
Сегодня торт не может. Пожрать нельзя. Так. Умники.
Hey, Garrett. Hey, Frank. How's it going?
Hey, Carla.
Hey, Carla.
So, you guys find anything?
We took some samples here and there. We're almost finished. We were just waiting for you before we took the body away.
Okay, let's take a look. Huh. Here's his fork, but where's the knife? Well, the coffee's not on the bill. A cup of coffee and a soft drink? That's weird. He's a caffeine addict, or else he wasn't alone. Gotta remember to check with the waitress on that.
Ой, блядь.
A book. The Tempest by Shakespeare. If this is his, it's a pretty weird book for a killer to be reading. Garrett, there's a book under this table. Why don't you check it out for prints?
You got it, Carla.
Блять. Кажется, я сам себя подставляю.
My partner's gonna take your statement soon, ma'am. It shouldn't take too long.
Thanks.
Здорово, щеглы.
Pretty funny seeing you on the job at this hour, Tyler. What, you fall out of bed?
Yeah, don't make me laugh, Garrett. My lips are chapped.
You look hammered, Tyler.
Yeah, this is my third night on call in a row. You know me, man. If I don't get my beauty sleep, it's Zombie City.
You should be out of here pretty soon now.
You don't know Carla. She's capable of keeping everybody up till breakfast. Man, she is by far the most stubborn girl I ever met.
Так, госпожа. Давайте поговорим.
Kate? I'm Inspector Carla Valenti. I'm in charge of the investigation here. Would you mind answering a few questions?
No. Go ahead.
No.
Can you tell me anything about the customer who left just before they discovered the body?
He was just a normal guy. I didn't really pay any attention to him.
Did you know the victim well?
John was a regular. He came every Monday. He always ordered the same thing and left a nice tip.
Could anyone else have come in?
No, I don't think so. You can only get in the front door. If somebody else had come in, I would have seen them.
What was the man doing before the murder happened?
Жрал.
He was there for a while. He was reading, I think.
That book under the table, it must have been his. Did you get the impression that John and the suspect knew each other?
No, I don't think they did know each other. The man had already been here a while when John came in. They didn't talk to each other. No, I'm almost certain that John didn't know him.
Was John here alone? Did he speak with anyone?
John always came alone. We chatted a bit, the weather, his job, the usual stuff. He never talked to anybody else.
Did you hear anything while John was in the toilets? Sound of a struggle or yelling?
No, I didn't notice anything.
There was a cup of coffee on his table. Do you remember whether he was the one who ordered it?
A cup of coffee? No. No, I'm certain he didn't order any coffee.
Can you tell me what you saw?
There weren't that many people tonight. It's usually pretty calm during the week. I was just chatting with Martin at the bar. I didn't even see John get up. Oh my God.
You have to try to be strong, Kate. I know that this has been a shock for you, but you're the only one who can help us find the suspect.
My shift was almost over. I was just chatting with Martin at the bar. John got up and went to the restroom. The man must have followed him. When he came back out, I noticed that he hadn't paid his bill. I'm careful, because that happens a lot here, people forgetting to pay their bill.
What happened next?
The man came back, he paid his bill and left. It wasn't until Martin found John's body that I realized...
Did you happen to notice anything strange about the suspect's behavior before he went into the restroom?
No. Wait. Yes. I remember something. I came back at one point just to check whether he needed anything. He didn't answer me. He just stared straight ahead. It was weird. I didn't push it. I thought maybe this guy is a little crazy. God. If I had only known.
Do you think that you would recognize the suspect?
I'll never forget that face.
Perfect.
Обычный незапоминающийся мужик. Я никогда не забуду это лицо.
Yeah. I'll do whatever you think I can to help catch him.
Thank you very much for your help, Kate.
I hope you find the bastard who did it. People like that just don't deserve to live.
I promise you, we'll do everything in our power to find him. Go home now and try to get some sleep. Martin will make sure you get home okay.
It's time to go. А ей не будет холодно без куртки куда-то идти? Конечно, понимаю, что они там до машины идут максимум, но, блядь. О, дверь.